Hello YouTube, this is me Mitch Shiny. This is episode 146. Oh, yeah. And from our last game that we played, we already played against with the Cincinnati Red on second game, so we're gonna head to our third final game, and here we go. I want to say thank everybody who's been watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and here we go.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Jeremy Jeffries got his second W of the season as the Dodgers push past.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati attempt to end a six-game losing streak. Next. Matt Andriese gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Into the box comes leadoff man Yunel Escobar, and we are ready for baseball. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Third baseman, Danny Valencia.
So coming to the plate, Danny Valencia has faced Matt Andriese previously. He's a .375 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Don Sutton will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age of the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Cue shot here out towards short. But there to take it is Escobar.
Wow, that was
that's
a
a
close
tough
one.
out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Tony Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Perez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's Jason Worth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Souza's after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on deck. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Stepping in, Steven Souza. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, And day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Suarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. He got him.
Nice.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Crossing the Ohio from Kentucky into Cincinnati there as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one. Next up for Los Angeles, Hanley Ramirez, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting in, center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Don Sutton.
Into the box, Don Sutton. As he grounds one briskly to short. Anderson picks it up. The tag gets 1, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting.
Standing in, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Changeup in for a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls.
Just in case.
windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Johnny Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Matt Andrees, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. The throw into second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. Souza is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Plava takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. And that's exactly what this guy did.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a foul tip. Held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Reds 0. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Barnes moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Settling in now, Patrick Kloboff. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for
Riding in, Tony Perez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit hard to third. Valencia right there.
Sweet.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Nice.
1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Souza is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Into the box, Don Sutton. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Sutton carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And there are two away now.
Now batting. Shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yunel Escobar. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the run is in.
Nice. Good work.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Reds nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steven Souza. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And another foul ball. got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, Danny Valencia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Plava fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Jason Worth.
Yeah, Matty V, no one outside of Jason Worth has seen more pitches per plate appearance in the last 5 years in the Nationals.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So stepping in, Tim Anderson. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 9, Johnny.
Stepping in, Johnny Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
1-1. Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Andrew Cole will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60, Andrew Cole.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's
Good
now
work
gone
so
through
far.
6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Robert Gesellman is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Chris Stewart. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Chris Stewart.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Rodriguez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Don Sutton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Here comes Souza, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Stewart rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Kane on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Ready now, Austin Barnes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Into the box now, Patrick Klaboff. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Souza carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ready with the 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. One left for Cincinnati. Digging in now, Danny Valencia 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Ripped on the ground to first. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
They're getting pissed off.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's just 1 for 6. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. Souza is there. Let's see if they try it. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third.
What?
And now a triple play as he
What?
couldn't get back to the bag, and the inning is over.
How was
So it's
the
no
how
run
was
on
the
2
triple
hits,
play?
no errors,
My
and
last
no
guy
one
on the last base
Not too
touched
many
the
more
base.
shots left. Home half
How
of the
was
8th
that?
coming
How
up.
was
It's
that?
the
How was that
Dodgers 4
possible?
And the Reds nothing. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Nope.
Alright, I will let him rest now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Ramirez is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Riding in once again, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just missed with a breaking ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Anderson is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Worth is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds leave one. They're on the short end of it. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Stewart. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right.
Damn it.
Souza is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
I think next year for this game is coming up for the next World Series for the 2019. I think I will put one of my players into training for speed, contact power.
Pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and Ramirez is
and velocity, of course.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds nothing. Andrew Benintendi will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Patrick Flaba. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing
nice.
And a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Don Sutton earns his 25th win to lead the league as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Matt Andrees pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Nice. Well, thank you everybody for watching. You have been watching Mr. Shiny. This was episode 145, I think. Let me check. Sure. No, 146. My mistake. So we will see you guys very soon. I want to say thank you everybody who's been watching my videos, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you guys soon.